Hey everyone, it's Josh, Z50 Honda Minis, East Orlando, Florida. Just a quick video of some useful tools I'm making for the engine builders that might find this practical for their workflow. I use this when I build the engines. I decided to 3D print all this stuff up and see if we can get it sold to those that would find it useful. So what we're looking at is a paint masking kit. The red colors will vary depending on what I have on the spool for colors, but we got these red ones. These are going to be mask off kits for painting cylinders. So if they're refurbed cylinders, this is a very quick way to put these mask covers on your cylinder and then spray them. You got to remove them before you bake it, and don't use any kind of solvents on it either, but that's a quick way to close off all the conditions, keep the gasket surface clean. This has been sprayed with that kit on it. This is a 88 jug, so it will work on a 88 up-bore cylinder to the stock cylinder. So this would be a Z50 39 millimeter cylinder. This all works for through the CT70 72 cc's to the 88 kits that are pretty general in the market, I would say, with the gasket design. This is a TB Parts up-bore cylinder. This is a stock vintage cylinder here for a CT70, so it did a great job of masking off. And I bake my paint, but like I said, pull the mask kit off before you put it through the oven. So that's that. Oh, actually, and this is the black one, is a 4-piece kit. This is good for the CT90, ST90, US90, the 90cc horizontal engines. So this is made for that cylinder. Same thing, paint, mask off. Other toolkit is for giving support to the backside of the piston when you're installing a piston and cylinder on the engine. This is on a wooden box. I have a video on how to make these boxes. That's what I build on. So as you can see, it holds up an engine upright with the build box, but that tool, this little crossman, is in there holding the piston support, and then you use gravity as your two hands are free to get the rings compressed, so it makes that whole process very easy. I have the arms on it so that if it is installed in a bike or you work with your engine that way, that tool's still going to stay in place and not fall. So it's been thought out for this specific engine architecture. So that's for a 50-70 cc engine. And then the other quick tool that I made this is for placing your rings in your cylinder. It's going to work for a Z50, CT70, and an 88 jug. So basically you got each one of these pucks for each. This is a Z50, CT70, 88, and then a spacer's on here, and I'll show you why. So I'll pull the spacer off. So at this depth of how these are all printed, these will get the rings square all the way down into the very center of the bore. So you just push that down, then you can check your ring end gaps. I've used this to make quick checks too. I found problems in actual cylinders that are brand new off the shelf. They were tapered, hourglassed. So by pushing down, checking your ring end gap, you can pick up on if you need to clearance the rings appropriately, or if there's something going on with a measurement from the top or lower ends of the barrel versus the middle depth. And then the spacer is used so these all will get you down into the middle. And then you can use this spacer on any one of these, and this will put it about 10 millimeters from the top squarely. So, and you can do that on the bottom. So, cool thing also is this all is compact. All this stuff can hang on a pegboard. A little hole here to hang it up on your pegboard. This will hang on the pegboard, and these all hang on the pegboard. Just put them all like that. And then that will all just hang up on the pegboard. So I'll link you guys. Right now it's on eBay. You can save a few bucks if you message me directly and I just invoice you through PayPal. Ships out of Florida. I've got a good amount of these already pre-made, but I may need a day or so if I'm out of stock. But I think that this stuff, these paint masks are awesome. I mean, it takes you literally a minute to mask off, or not even, to mask off a cylinder. Spray it, pull it off, put it on the next one, spray it, pull it off, put it up on the shelf, and keep going for, I don't know, probably get 100 uses out of this stuff. Anyway, so eBay link, you can buy it through the eBay store. My e-commerce site will eventually be up. I'm just kind of methodically slow when I do stuff, so I want to make sure my website's secure. I'm building it out exactly the way I want it before I go live with e-commerce part sales. But that should be up here hopefully by the end of 2023 this year. Otherwise, you can get my information from the website or one of these links, my phone number, email me, or again, the eBay store, which is going to be a little bit more because I have to pay those fees. But good way to support my channel. You'll get something out of it. And if you like my content, I like to give away a lot of tips and tricks, but you know, very useful tool first and foremost, and then it's a good way to support. All right, real quick in closing, if you contact me directly, my contact info is on my website, vintagehondaminis.com. Call me, text me, or email me, and I'll send you an invoice. It's going to be the cheapest way to pay and avoid, you know, the eBay fees and such. So my eBay pricing is going to be higher. If you want the better deal, get with me directly. This mask off kit is probably going to be the most popular of it all. They were, when I first came on the social media with it, the group of people that contacted me first and foremost were engine builders. They knew right away that there's a value in being able to mask off your cylinders quickly and effectively. So they were the first ones to you know, come up and buy some of these kits from me. $30 will get this shipped to you in the continental United States. Same thing as $30 if you want the ST90 CT90 kit. Individually, it's $30. If you want to stick with the Z50 CT70 kind of builder's kit, it's going to be $35 shipped. So you'll get all three of these for just $5 more. It's, like I said, it's really shines when you do high volume, but if you're just trying to get into building these, we all know once you build one vintage Honda bike, you're going to build another. So these will be useful for you. $35 for all that. And if you want to throw in if you have any need for that, we'll do that for $48 for all of this shipped. Very fair considering the time it's going to save you, and if you're doing it to make money, you'll realize that this stuff paid for it in the first job. All right, thanks guys, bye.